Hi, I'm Janet Hong. I'm Senior Project Manager for New Exhibitions at the Field Museum in Chicago.
Until when the first Kings of Europe exhibition will be on view?
It will be here in Chicago until January 28 of next year. And then after that, it's going to the capital of Canada to be presented for 9 months in Canada.
On whose idea and whose support it is implemented?
The curators of the exhibition are two gentlemen named Bill and Attila. William Parkinson, PhD, I should say, and Attila Gyucha. They are two archaeologists who work extensively in this region, and they wanted to tell the story of all these peoples, how they were related to each other, and how they went from simple agricultural villages to the birth of the first kings and queens in Europe.
What can be seen in it? How many exponents and which one of them are most valuable?
Well, there are about 700 things for visitors to see here. Most of them have never been allowed out of their countries of origin before. They come from 26 museums from 11 countries throughout Southeast Europe, so Bulgaria, Romania, Balkan countries, Hungary. And they range from the very earliest representations of people in the farming villages in the area to the birth of the first queens and kings of Europe. We're particularly honored and excited to present the first gold objects ever made by humans, which comes from Bulgaria. This was way before Egyptian objects made by pharaohs out of gold. So they come from a cemetery at Varna, Bulgaria. And we find people are keenly interested in this because it was just such a great moment in human history, not just Bulgarian history, of course. And I know many people make a straight line and they go directly to that case.
What are the Americans mostly interested by the Bulgarian history?
Well, I think Americans are very intrigued by this the idea of the first objects made out of gold. And I think many Americans are surprised that it's gold and copper that was first used to make useful things and beautiful things way before arms and armor were made out of bronze and other metals. Because gold is pretty soft, copper is pretty soft, so people really are interested to learn that. And I think they also are very interested in objects made by Illyrians and Thracians who lived in what is now Bulgaria. They were great states, they already had great kings, and they fought against the biggest states of ancient Greece. For example, King Kodesh I, a Thracian, he waged a great war against Athens, which was the most powerful state in Greece. So they made beautiful objects. They were obviously very, very wealthy states, and they made things like jewelry and feasting sets. They obviously loved wine and dining. It's really a wonderful thing to see. I think all of us can relate to them.
Which is the exponent most precious that you are grateful to be here?
The very last thing that is featured in our exhibition is a golden crown with shimmering gold leaves and a figure of the goddess of victory, Nike, right here. That's in the very last case, and that's from Romania. It's accompanied by a golden lunula. It's made of gold and iron. It's about this big. It must have been very heavy to wear, and only someone very grand and powerful could have worn that. I'm very proud that these two treasures of Bulgaria are here at our museum.
Do you have plans to have another exhibitions in connecting to Bulgaria?
Well, we created this exhibition even though a pandemic was going on, and a lot of people thought we couldn't do it because of the pandemic. But we're very proud to have worked with all our partners throughout Bulgaria and throughout Europe. And now we can see a way that we can bring this exhibition to Sofia, Bulgaria, as well as a few other European cities, and we're making plans for that right now. Many colleagues thought it wouldn't really be
fire and steam, all comfort from stone, passion is
yeah.
farmers